All right, we are at 7.3, identify notes with natural signs. Now, this is the final accidental we need before we can start writing other different types of minor scales. So we got get that going, the natural sign. It looks like this. These are natural signs. So now a note that, if we remember, a note that has a sharp or a flat next to it remains sharp or flat if it's repeated in the same measure. See worksheet 4.3 for review on that. So if I have a B flat in the measure, all the other B's in that measure are going to be flat. Same with key signatures. If the key signature says that the F is going to be sharp, all the F's in the entire song are going to be sharp. And if you need, and you don't even need the sharp or the flat besides the note, that's just the key signature does that for you. And that review is on 5.1. Now, natural, we don't always want that though. So say I have a measure where a B is flat. However, later on in that measure, I do not want that B to be flat. Or in a key signature, all the F's are sharp. But there is a certain note, an F, that I don't want to be sharp. Well, that's where the natural signs come in. They are going to cancel sharps, flats, double sharps, double flats, any other accidental which appear in the key signature or which appear earlier in the measure. So let's look at the example above. Here's in the key signature. We know that F's are sharp. Here's notes, notes. Here's an F, but we don't want it to be F sharp. We want it to be F natural, so you put the natural in there. That's just the white key. Now here is an example where there's a sharp on the C here, right here, but I don't want this C to be sharp, so I put a natural on there to cancel it. If that natural wasn't there, it would still be sharp for the rest of the measure. So the natural sign also, just like up here, natural sign is going to affect any of those repeated notes for the remainder of the measure. So if I have the C natural, and if there was another C in this measure, that would still be natural as long as it was after this first natural. So we're going to put this into practice. Just remember, a note marked with a natural sign is always going to be the white key on the keyboard. So first, check our clef. It's treble clef or G clef. We have one sharp. We have an F sharp. So all the F's in here are going to be sharp unless there is a natural sign. So let's start here. We got E, D, C, B. That's going to be a B. And then we have D, B, D. Here's a sharp here. So that's going to be C sharp. Then we have E. It's a repeated note. There's no natural sign on that one, so that's still going to be sharp. So C sharp, back to E. Now here is the natural. C natural. And then we have F sharp because all the F's are going to be sharp. Now because it's repeated and still in the same measure, this one's still going to be C natural. Then we have another F sharp. Then back to B, D, G, B, and G. So that is how naturals work. And now we are ready to start with natural minor scales.